This is a banded exercise, banded hip exercise. We're gonna go sidestepping as well as a monster walk for some strength in the outer hip muscles. Okay, so the band goes above and below your feet, and then starting with that sidestepping drill, we're gonna turn to the side, bend those knees just a little bit. We just don't want them locked out straight, so very small bend there, and then making sure those glutes, we're in a little bit of a hinge, so those glutes are nice and relaxed, we're not super clenched. Okay, my core muscles are turned on, activated a little bit, but very light, and then my hands can go on my hips. So I'm gonna start with that side step. I'm pressing that band out, controlling that step back in. Press out, feeling that hip turn on, controlling that movement back in. I don't want that foot to just fly in all the way. I step back in about hip width apart. So I start hip width, I widen that stance, hip width apart again. Always keeping some level of tension on that band. Feeling those glutes work, controlling that movement. We're also trying not to lean to the side as we step. We want to stay nice and stacked here. Use that hip to step out. So you're going to do about 10 steps in one direction, and then you'll turn around or just stay the same way and walk back. So I'm going to turn around and other side, 10 steps. So we're working that other hip about 10 steps. Then you're going to face forward and do a monster walk. So you're in that same position. I'm going to step forward and out with that foot. Okay, keeping my knee, hip, and my foot all in a pretty straight line. I don't want to just lead with that foot and my knee stays in. I want to lead with those hips. Step and then hip width together. Step forward and out, step together. Step forward and out, step together. Okay, about 10 steps there. And then we stay this direction and we go backwards, leading with that heel. So make sure both feet stay facing forward, step back, step hip width together. Step back, step together. Again, I can breathe throughout this movement. My core muscles are on a little bit through that movement just to give me that stability, and I'm not holding my breath. I'm just breathing and controlling that. So side step, forward and back, about 2 rounds through for your set.